everybody, the Destroyer here, and welcome back to the Northern Dunedain campaign for Third Age Total War, the Divine Conquer Submod version 0.51. This is part 66 of our campaign. And when we left off, we were still pushing on Mordor here. And I was heading Aragorn to the gate from Morannon. I was going to see if I can get past that. But I might not be able to, it is possible. So I might have to trade for Morannon, but we'll try it anyway.
Yes,
we'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, then I will, I'll trade like Hanathaduin or something. Some of these cities that I don't really care about for Morannon. Possibly give them some money. But we'll get through there nonetheless. Anyway, we do have a siege battle at Western Osgiliath to take into to battle here. I am coming off of being very, very ill for 2 days, so apologies if I sound that way. But I have never been so sick in years, so that wasn't pleasant. Anyway, let's see. What do we got? None of that stuff we really need to worry about. How's things going up here? Dun Narak seems to just about be under siege by our forces.
Most your orders, my lord.
We can actually siege him. There is a Galadrim army here as well. That's convenient. I wonder if we can get a spy in there. Or do we have one? We do not. What are your odds? Not very good. Let's try it. If it's ever anywhere near 50, they seem to fail. Alright. Should we try with this guy or this guy?
My friend, please send an emissary.
There's like a guy right in front of my guy here. Well, stacked on top of each other. How annoying. I can't actually click on my guy.
My lord speaks highly of you.
I mean, there's a way to get him, but I'll wait until he moves. Let's just quick attack, I guess. Screw it.
We shall prevail.
Let's get a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Maybe if I do this.
Your orders, my lord.
That went way away.
My lord.
Your orders, my yes.
Because we have so many separate
yes,
generals and captains, it'll take years before we find the right guy. Which is kind of annoying, actually. I've already gone most of the way through my guys, so I might as well keep going.
Your orders, yes, your orders.
Ah, shit, that was him.
Your orders.
That was not him. How did I go through everybody but not reach this guy? Fuck it, whatever. I'm sure their diplomat will move, right?
Ally.
If only I had somebody to move him with. Oh well, no big deal. Anyway, let's fight the Battle of Western Osgiliath. This will be interesting battle map. And hopefully these guys in the back don't join in, because that would be terrible.
Orders.
Alright, so we need this guy. What's this guy? Which one do we want? It's seeming to be very difficult to select my troops here.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, we get Kudor, the general, with a very heavy Dunedain army, or we get the other one.
Your orders, my
lord. Fuck, I was collecting them. Which is mostly Rohirrim on horseback. I think we'll go with this one.
Yes, my lord.
As you
I have
command.
enough food to last 6 turns. We're not going to wait that long. That's way too long. But if we can take this, that will cut off Mordor from this side of the ocean. So that'll be good. Ah, only one of their armies is able to join the battle, and it's actually a pretty weak army. I'm quite happy with this. Alright, good. And let's just take Western Osgiliath and push towards Eastern Osgiliath. Take the river for ourselves. Oh man. Excuse me if I have to keep clearing my throat and whatnot. Such is the way of things. It's just nice to be able to record again. I've missed 2 days of recording because of sickness, unfortunately. Fortunately for me, though, I did have a few Battle Familiars games to put up already. These kind of videos, though, but other videos I record pretty much the day of or the day before. So I don't... if I get sick, then nothing goes out. Fortunately, though, before this came out, I was able to get a little bit better and stop throwing up. So that's nice. What are with these walls? Are they already broken? They seem to be already down. The gate is already fucked. Okay, well, apparently no one repaired the walls of Osgiliath. So I don't think this will be too difficult to get into. Apparently we have all our UIs turned off as well. There we go. I guess we'll just take everybody and kind of clump them up a bit. That doesn't quite work, I guess. Like so. That's fine. So is the gate open? The gate's open. We don't even need any siege weapons. Or anything of that nature. Alright, in we go then. And our ally will move in as well on the other side. It looks like... wouldn't this be Western or Eastern Osgiliath? Like, our allies moving on Eastern Osgiliath, but you have to take Eastern Osgiliath itself. Cool battle map, though. This does look like Osgiliath and how I'd have pictured it, too. It's even got a bridge in the middle and stuff. Very cool. Well, that's very neat. Neat indeed. Let's tell him to move in. I don't know if he is. Of course, we just have some orcs here. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. I hope. Anyway, we should probably go to ×6 until we actually get into the city, huh? Otherwise, it'll take ages. Especially since I'm not running my army. Because I don't want them tired by the time they actually get to the fight. Although, who's got time for that, really? I'll run a little bit. Saves me a lot of time when they run. It's not ideal, of course. But it's definitely time saving. Alright, so they're there. We'll go here for now. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. In a slower pace of battle. No? Where are you going? It's like, we want battle. I know you do. Alright. So what do I want to do here? I guess I will just send in the heavy troops and let them kick some ass? Eh, why not? We got enough melee troops. Let's do it. Get in there. You guys as well. Turn off the pike mode. Oh yeah, that's right, they couldn't even move. Go with that. Moran and guard. Ooh. Probably don't want to bring in the cavalry then. Archer-wise, if we can set them up somehow, that'd be great. Can we set up on here? No, we can't. Fantastic. Alright, we'll try and set up here. They'll have to do a arcing fire shot, which is not ideal.
If we continue like this, we will smash
fine.
the enemy.
Some can set up here, fire that way. Take these guys, set them up a little better. Maybe like this. There's so many guys in their way, it'll probably not be quite as effective as I'm hoping. Where is this guy at? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, the battle for Osgiliath begins. Where's our ballista at? So we do need to make sure that does not do what it could to our own men here. Maybe. Can I like park it here and fire into this crowd?
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're kind of our guys, but you know, it's worth a shot. If not, that's all right. I'm gonna go ×2 for this battle. We have an overwhelming amount of awesome troops here. We should be okay, I think. None of these guys are archers. Nope. They're just all melee troops trying to get into the action. Unfortunately, we have to break these guys before we can get through. All being bombarded with enemy fire. Let's see if we can hit the enemy. Oh, dear. They seem to have sent some Moran and guard over here. That's not ideal. Sent some blade masters and these guys as well. And I'll run these guys away in a moment. Bring down the Moran and guard with these though if we can. In the meantime, come on men, you're needed at the front. Alright. You guys pull back if you can. Why can I not pull back? There we go. And you guys engage before they get into the way. If we stop them from engaging our archer line, that would be ideal. There we go. Perfect. Indeed. Show them Hillman might. Position them a little better so they can get some nice shots off, hopefully. Alright, that'll do. Burst them down. And that's a nice clump to keep them occupied. These guys seem to be doing well. So ×6 a little bit. Get some of these guys dead. Cutting through like a knife through butter.
Half the enemy force remains.
Right, let's push forward. Can we push past them now? Just go attack, I guess. Works. Works too. Ah, the general's down. Very good. I do love that silver armor with the gold trim that the Dunedain wear. It looks so cool. Uruk halberds, eh? Ew. It's alright. The might of our two guys should be able to bring them down, I hope. For the most part, our guys are heading into battle over here. Are they engaged right here? There might be like one Uruk stopping everybody from moving. It is highly possible. Let's try this. Everybody run. Oops, there we go. It might not work, but it might. Get all of the guys a little closer. That'll do. Yeah, let's get these guys. Oh, nice. We broke through over here as well. Perfect. Alright, we crushed them. Here and now. There's a pause button. I'm looking for here. Watch our men slaughter these orc scum. Uruk, rather. I guess these guys are. Just about done, though. These Uruks do have cool halberds, though. Guess we'll just watch the rest of this battle in cinematic fashion. It shouldn't be too much longer. It's just one battalion, but they are halberds, unfortunately. I don't think halberds are as bad as pikemen.
Our men are in command of the castle.
Mistaken. Maybe we can get a flank on them. There we go. Let's bring these guys over here. Kind of help with the flank a little bit. There we go. Well, the cool thing is we didn't really need our AI ally. So he won't be losing any of our troops or generals, which is always nice. They do tend to do that quite often. Just a few more stragglers here. We've left two.
This is a clear victory.
Victory for the Dunedain. Oh, he lost one of our men. Shameful. Excellent. Good kills across the board. Sort of. Alright. Excellent, excellent. With Western Osgiliath in our control, we should be able to take Eastern with ease. Well, I say that. I think there's a Nazgul across the bridge. Yeah, maybe not. And the problem with this is, if I siege from this direction, I probably can only siege with one army.
Glory, honor,
so that's
victory.
a thing.
My lord, our courage and honor have
I guess we'll sack it. Doesn't really benefit us not to, I guess. One of these. Maybe we can start building some men from there. That'd be cool. Minas Tirith would be very hard to take at this point, I think. I might just say, screw that noise. I will keep them in check here, at least, while Aragorn does his thing, on his secret quest. But for now, let's end turn, and see if we can't get past that gate. Although it might be 2 more turns before. I'm thinking he can't, because that spy can't seem to. But I swear I got a spy. Oh no, I got a spy through by a cheaty way, didn't I?
Splitting the troops.
I sent him into the city and then took him out, and he came out the other side.
The army.
You can't do that with an army.
The troops. Leaving the army.
Alright, well, I'll try. Because, why not? And if that doesn't work, then I'll find my diplomat and give them some cities for it. At this point, it doesn't really matter what I give them for it. I don't really need anything up north at this point. I can give them Isengard for all I give a shit. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Or Dol Guldur or something, you know? Can I move this army now? Yeah.
My friend, please send an emissary to open negotiations.
Ah, you're the worst!
My lord
Get away from my army!
My lord speaks highly of you.
Guess we'll just have to go in with one army. Kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's not that bad. Alright, where's our spy?
I am but an ally.
My lord. Impossible. I cannot do
So he
that.
cannot get past Morannon. Oh, he's a diplomat. Alright, you know what? Let's just trade.
Approach
let's get a
always happy
hold
to
of the
deal
city.
with you, trusted friends.
Okay, so we want to give region Morannon. for some of the more recent ones we've taken. We'll give them Hanethanoon because we don't really need that. We'll give them Isengard because why not? You know what? I'll keep Isengard. What is Dol called? Shit. I forget. I'm on Lank, isn't it? Yeah. We'll try that and we'll give them a bunch of money as well. That seems balanced, but I want to make sure they accept. I have so much money. You know what? You guys can have 100,000. Is that a million? That might be. There we go. That barely even dents my coffers, honestly.
How could we refuse such a generous offer?
Alright, so now we have the Black Gate. Excellent. Now the game says stop thinking, so you can...
Position to launch a cowardly ambush if need be.
Uh-oh.
Well,
There we
that
go.
seemed fruitful. Farewell.
Alright, so we got Morannon. Good. So we'll build some stuff there, I guess. And now our diplomat still can't walk through it.
Impossible, my lord.
Probably because there's just too many Dwayne armies in the
Yes,
way.
my lord.
That could be a problem.
Yes.
Is there any way for us to get back into our city? Maybe they'll leave. They might leave,
With
so
honor.
we'll give it time.
Yes.
I guess we can build a watchtower here.
With honor.
Why not?
Taking camp here.
So until
This
Dwayne gets
tower
the hell
will
out of
keep
our
vents
lands,
over
we
the
can't
lands.
actually do anything. Let's then turn again. So I'm hoping they will. I'm hoping the settlement inside that they've taken is not also in the way. If so, I'll have to buy that one as well.
Splitting the troops.
But like I said, not a
Leaving
big
the
deal.
army.
Okay, good. Good, good. Looks like they're clearing out a bit. So we should be able to move into there. Assistance requested by the... Of course we'll assist. That's the second time that's happened now. I hit yes and it doesn't do anything. Isn't it supposed to go into battle when I hit yes? Or is I supposed to hit no? Surely not.
Your orders, my
And
lord.
now I can click on my army for some inexplicable reason.
To battle. We shall prevail.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Maybe we just drove them off with the automatic resolve or something. That's possible. Game's lagging a bit. If that clears up. There we go. Alright, so we got our diplomat in there, meaning we can get
Yes, my
through.
lord.
Well, maybe not. Let's get out of the way.
Yes.
I think we're in the way of them. That's rather annoying, actually. Whoever designed this
With honor.
spot. Ugh. Why would you do this? Alright, well. I guess it does what it's intended to. Block passage. Send
By
this
your
army here.
command, my lord.
Combine these two.
Joining forces.
Send that one forward as
below.
well to reinforce. We have a lot of armies
Your
down here now.
command.
So that's kind of cool.
Your will, my lord.
I guess you
As
join
you
them.
wish. Merging armies, my lord.
So they have this. I don't have to worry about that as much, which is nice.
My lord.
Do I have a guy in Ms. Morgul? Damn it. Let me click on it. For some reason I can't click on Ms. Morgul. Why is this? There we go. I would love some army of the dead against some trolls and great beasts. Unfortunately, he's not going that direction. I'll probably end up attacking Barad-dûr or an army near Barad-dûr with these army of the dead. The last ones of it. I think I'll just end turn again. I would like to get this campaign done at least by this weekend. I think that's feasible.
Splitting the troops.
2 more episodes of this should be enough, I'd say. I would think, just to deliver a ring into a fiery chasm, from whence it came. I guess that all depends on whether Dorwinion wants to get the hell out of the way or not. Last thing I want to do is go to war with Dorwinion just to get him out of the way. That'd be kind of annoying.
There's no glory in hiding like this.
Would not be a
my
good
lord.
idea at all, in fact. And that option is not really on the table. Sure, we'll get some Swordmaster's Guilds. He's still there.
My lord. Your orders, my
Oh,
lord.
you can pass.
Yes.
They told me I shall not pass, and they were wrong. The Eisenmouth, though, unfortunately, I will have to extra trade for, it looks like.
My lord.
Alright, where was our diplomat then? I think he's in the city, wasn't he?
Your orders. 'Tis good to see you,
Eisenmouth,
my
eh?
friend. How can we help?
Damn it all. I hope they're willing to part with it. I'll give them Isengard for this, I think. So where is Isengard? Can I give them Isengard? I don't see Isengard on the thing here. Where's Berth Sathis? I'll keep Care Andros for myself. Rockburg. I don't see it. I can give him Edoras though. Edoras is a pretty nice city. Yeah, I'll give them a capital of Rohan for one city.
I accept this wonderful deal
seems fair.
with pleasure.
Fair for them. Good. And that'll open up my way to Mordor. It's all coming together. Hell, I might get this campaign finished in one more session. Turns out. If that's the case, I won't be starting the next one until probably Wednesday or so, though. I think. As I do have to upgrade my game and all that
Yes,
crap.
my lord.
With honor.
Oh,
We
we're
can
in.
go no
We're
further,
into
my lord.
Mordor. Never felt so close. So the Mordor capital's here, which is Orc Camp. Very basic name for a capital, I must admit.
I'm gonna
I don't
stick
think
you.
they'll attack me. Can I make this place? No. Ideally, I would like to leave somebody here to keep it
Your orders, my lord.
not going to rage on me, but that's alright, I guess. Well, it's just a mess down there. Quite frankly, I don't want to fight any battles in that mess. It'll just take ages.
Joining forces, my lord. Leaving the
We
army.
might have one large battle before the end of the campaign, but maybe not. Can't say for sure.
Pulling back from the
Depends on what
walls,
Mordor
from the
decides to do.
walls.
I'm not going to push him into attack,
A cowardly ambush if need be.
but at the same time, if they decide to attack, so be it.
Hiding from the enemy. A prime position.
It's strange you can't trade Isengard.
Cowardly ambush if need.
We bring you a message this day. Not
They want a
war.
ceasefire. No.
It is not.
I think not.
But that is all.
Would a ceasefire kick me out of Mordor? Like, would I still be able to destroy the ring if I had a ceasefire? That is a good question. Seems some Haradrim army, as well as a million orcs, are deciding to attack. Oh boy. I'm gonna pull back if I can.
Fall back and regroup.
No thanks.
We can go no
It'll just be a
further
slaughter
today.
on our end, I already know. With that many trolls. I don't have any of those sweet, sweet javelins or ballista, really. Not many, at least. Archers do bring them down fairly well, but not the greatest, because they do have such high armor. Alright, so
Yes.
there's
my
one
lord.
army in front of me. I don't want to use my Army of the Dead against them, though. So let's just... Should we attack Orc Camp with it, or should we just move in and see what happens?
Yes.
I think we're in Mount Doom. So we might not get to use the rest of the Army of the Dead. I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know. This could be the end of the campaign right here.
Merging armies. Joining forces, my lord.
So we might end on that note. I think we have to stay there for a couple turns or something, though. So we'll see. Will everybody in Mordor flood to try and stop me? Maybe. Probably not, though. I'd imagine the AI isn't that smart. Not in this old game.
By your order.
Be like, oh, the ring's
There is
in
no
the
glory in
mountain. We
hiding
should
like
probably
this,
run
my lord.
back and defend it. It's gonna be too late. Just like the movie, they will all fall into the ground. Too late. Sure. Why not? Alright. I guess we
Your
have to stand like
orders, my
on
lord.
it. I don't know, I kind of want to take Barad-dûr. Is that wrong of me?
Yes, my lord.
You know what, I will take it.
As you command.
I'm gonna take Barad-dûr real quick. I want to watch the Army of the Dead fight some
Merging armies.
some trolls.
Merging armies, my lord.
I did suggest to the creator of the Divide and Conquer mod, or the leader of it, whatever,
Troops by your
to add the Army of the Dead sounds from Battlefield Middle 2 to the Army of the Dead unit. Because they sound like regular troops when you click on them and tell them to attack and stuff. he said he thought that was a pretty good idea, so that'd be cool addition if he decides to add that.
Like this, my lord.
Because the Army of the Dead sounds from Battlefield 2 sound pretty cool. You know, they got that ghostly sound. It really would fit well with the units, of course, I feel. I don't know if he will add it or not, but
Conceding the troops,
you
my
know,
lord.
he said he'd take a look at it.
Your orders, my lord.
To battle.
Alright, so I'm guessing
We
we
shall prevail.
might need to... Hang on, do we have a spy in there? Somehow we do have a spy in Barad-dûr.
We shall engage.
I'll build a ram just in case. Although slaying me assault, so I'm gonna guess the guy's just gonna open the gate. Alright, so we'll fight battle on
We
battle map.
attack.
Might as well use the rest of our army today, you know. Be a waste not to, having waited so long to use them. Now we'll send them to fight some trolls. And wreck the shit out of some trolls, which would be good. And then we'll just stand on the mountain and that'll be it, I guess. I did want to see Barad-dûr in the battle map though. And as I can see,
Spire's done it.
definitely worth it.
Open the gates.
Barad-dûr looks amazing. Look at that. That is awesome. We've made it, people. Alright, well, we're only going to take the important things here. And we'll crush them like the impotent whelps they are. This battle map is so cool. Okay, well, so we have to get through here. There's the trolls. There's some orcs, okay. We'll get there. They will have to feel the might of the dead once again. So we'll just watch them walk in a very quick pace. It's a bit too zoomed in for my liking.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Let's unlock the camera. It doesn't work that
Walls
well.
belong to us now.
Especially in a place like this where there's height elevations. Alright, in where we go. Right? How do we get in? Oh, guess we just go in. Fair enough. Alright. Ah, I can't zoom the camera in because of the damn angles of everything. There we go. Let's push in. Alright, this way we go. Up through this passage, I guess. Alright, the battle's about to commence finally. It's only been like a 10-minute walk. Will they have what it takes to stop an undead army? I think not. But yeah, it would be much cooler if it said there's a charge or like ah or whatever. You know, the Oathbreaker sound is and like that. Definitely sounds cool. See if these guys get past and fight the Marin and or Sauron's Will rather. Fitting that Sauron's Will guards the capital of. I guess it's not the capital anymore, is it? Let's go after the Earth Defenders of them. Where's the trolls at? I guess they're over there. Alright, well, unkillable army of undead will definitely see this through. I'm kind of curious as to what happens after they're done as well. Do they just disappear or what? It's possible. Maybe it says, okay, our service is fulfilled, etc., etc. Mayhaps, mayhaps, mayhaps. Ooh, even the trolls. Nice. Be nice to see some trolls slaughtered.
The enemy are badly
They're
bloody.
losing a single
They've
man.
lost half their men.
Let's bring down these trolls. Let's just watch them decimate these trolls. That's the general one as well. Look how quickly they brought down a troll. Holy shit, they kill so quick. I mean, that's what I should be expecting with an attack of what, 52 was it? Something like that. Yeah, 52. I'm surprised I remembered that. And defense of 157. Literally unkillable. And they're got done over here as well. It's never been so satisfying to rip a troll's head off. Shove it up his ass.
Attack!
I mean, unfortunately they're not doing that. But
Our men are
metaphorically.
in command of the
I'm alright with that.
castle.
Alright, trolls are dead. Easy peasy. So it just leaves a... what? These guys here? And these guys over here. Is this the general? I think so. Alright, we'll fast forward this. There we go. The general is down. Who's the general of this army?
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
This was continue
It's
battle.
time
So,
to- This is a clear
you
victory.
grad. Alright. And we've taken Barad-dûr, the seat of power of Sauron. Whew, we got far. Took a long time to get this far, but we have done it.
An honorable, glorious
Exterminate the populace.
victory. A most
No
noble
survivors.
conquest.
Should we trade this to someone else? Nah, this is our prize. What am I saying?
Yes, my lord.
The army of the dead are still with me. Oddly enough.
With honor.
Are we as close to the mountain as we can get? I'm guessing so. So we'll just put up a watchtower.
This
as we
tower
can.
will keep vigil over the land.
And we'll end our turn. So we'll just stay there for a few turns, see what happens. I'm guessing that's how you win. You take the ring to the mountain.
Hiding from the enemy.
At least that's what I hear. If it doesn't work, then shit.
A prime position to launch a
shit.
cowardly ambush if need be.
I don't think it matters
The troops.
which side of the mountain you're on or anything. I think it's just stand near the mountain, just like every other place where it's like go here, like in the beginning of everyone's quest. You just have to kind of get in the region, I guess. When slowly move Ash along the valley of Anduin, and further along Morgul Road, in the distance of Ash Mountains and Ash Mountains. Mountains of shadow fill the sky with their bleak peaks. Between the mountain ranges, on the wasteland of Gorgoroth, campfires burn bright. Songs of victory can be heard from the camps of the foes of Mordor. Barad-dûr has fallen. The bodies of orcs, Uruk-hai, and trolls alike fill the channels and fissures spread along the plateau. The higher tower is breached and has all but collapsed. The Dark Lord is greatly diminished, but not yet destroyed. As long as the One Ring exists, his spirit endures. The tower foundation was laid with its power and can't be unmade while it remains. Agents of Shadow will eventually return. The army's darkness should follow. But you actually have to take Barad-dûr before you can do it. Path to Mount Doom is clear. You can destroy the One Ring, press accept to destroy it. Press decline if you want to delay. Well, my friends, I think we'll destroy the Ring of Power. Oh shit. It's happening. It's all happening. Mount Doom is reached. Excellent. And we'll get this little cutscene, of course. I'm going to talk over it as much as possible so it doesn't pick up copyright issues. Come on. I can't even skip it. Should be alright though, the other music playing, although it stopped, which is kind of inconvenient. Shouldn't pick up on the video, right? Oh, that'd be terrible. Not the end of the world if I can't monetize the video, but still. Kind of annoying. Oh. Well, I tried twice to destroy the ring, and it just kept crashing. So, oh well. Figures the game won't let me have a proper ending. But we got to see the ring get destroyed anyway, so I guess that really is the end of the game. So yeah, that has been the Northern Dunedain campaign. Jesus, that was quite the campaign, I must admit. Very fun, though. And very enjoyable. Hopefully it was an enjoyable watch as well. And yeah, so next will be the Isengard campaign, which we will be trying to claim the Ring of Power and go against Sauron. That's the idea of that one. So that should be a fun little thing. I'll play on very hard next time. I think this was on hard, just because I wasn't really sure how to play the game really well. But I think I got the hang of it for the most part. But yeah, that has been quite the quite the experience. So there you go. I will see you guys next time.